Hey everyone, it's Presley of ActOutGames.com here, and today is Saturday, which means it's a room vlog, and I'm going to be talking about the situation with Melanie Martinez. So for those of you who don't know what happened, Melanie Martinez was accused with rape and sexual assault, which is obviously not a great thing. And I wanted to talk about my thoughts on the matter, since me and my dad have had conversations about sexual assault allegations against celebrities that he liked, and now one of my favorite musicians was accused with this. And when the accusation first came out, I didn't want to believe it, and I had made up several reasons in my head that it wasn't real, but Melanie did come out and say that it was true. What she said that they both consented, which I don't know if it's true anymore. I have deleted all my Melanie Martinez music from my playlists. I was lucky enough to have not purchased merch from her yet, but if it was, I would have gotten rid of it somehow. I don't support Melanie anymore. And it's a lot harder for me to talk about now that someone that I enjoyed was accused of something terrible like this. And I did really enjoy her music, but I don't listen to it anymore, and I'm trying my best not to support her. And the sad thing about this is now I have to deal with it, kind of in a way, because it was a woman that came out and accused Melanie of sexually assaulting her, and now the entire Sapphic community is gonna have to deal with it. And there has always been a mindset that Sapphic women are predatory, and although it was slightly fading out in the recent years, I feel like it's going to come back because of what Melanie has done. And I just wanted to talk about that it wasn't okay what she did, and it's not, I've seen a lot of people still supporting her because they loved her music so much, and not wanting to believe the charges and wanting to believe Melanie no matter what. But I feel like it's important that you take in the accuser's account, because what the accuser said, I don't remember their name, but what the accuser said was very detailed, and it doesn't seem like something they could make up. And they stated in their statement that they said no several times, and they did not consent to it, therefore making it rape. And Melanie did say that she did say yes eventually, and that she didn't say, well, what Melanie said is that she didn't say no, and not that she said yes, which I don't think qualifies as consent. And it's just a really nasty situation that I'm trying to get my mind off of, but I wanted to speak out here that I am not supporting Melanie anymore. I am not listening to her music or anything else, as I've stressed several times in this video. And I do think it's important that you take in, whenever a celebrity that you like is accused with something like this, that you take into account the accuser's perspective. And this could go for anything. And there are things that are okay to forgive your faves for, if they've gotten better over time and they've changed. And a big warning sign that you maybe shouldn't support them anymore is when their apology is kind of passive aggressive and not really apologizing. It says, I'm sorry, but here's why I was totally right, and what they're saying is completely fake. That is weird, and that's kind of a red flag there. And Melanie is, unless she is either proven, well, I guess she can't be proven innocent at this point, but if she has proven herself to have changed and become a better person from this, then I might start to support her a little bit again. But I don't think I'll ever support her as much as I did before this allegation came out. And I just think it's really important that you do, only forgive your favorite people, your idols, if it's something that you would forgive a stranger for, or a friend, or an acquaintance, or just a friend. Because your idols, celebrities aren't perfect, and they should not be held to a lower standard just because you like their work. and you should take into account like this very seriously. Like if your friend was being kind of rude to someone, you might be like, that's not cool, but I'm still your friend, and if that should be applied to a celebrity. If your friend commits sexual assault, you're not going to be friends with them anymore, I hope, and that standard should be put to celebrities as well. So treat celebrities when it comes to stuff like this like an actual person and not someone perfect who clearly couldn't have done anything wrong. And this does affect a few of my thoughts on a lot of the Hollywood sexual assault allegations, but not too much. It's just a really nasty situation, and yeah, I'd say stop listening to Melanie. Instead, Halsey makes really great music that's similar to Melanie's. Marina and the Diamonds make some really beautiful music, which I'm sure a lot of Melanie fans do. Lana Del Rey. There's a lot of musicians that make music very similar to hers. If you want to support musicians like her and you like the style of music, there are compilations. I've seen several compilations on Tumblr of music that is similar to Melanie Martinez if you want to listen to the same genre of music, but you don't want to support her anymore. And yeah, that's my thoughts on the whole Melanie Martinez situation. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to press the subscribe button to see more videos, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!